Hey everybody, welcome to Face the Music. Look, if you're not a subscriber, do me a quick favor, would you? Reach on over, hit that subscribe button, join this big family. Let's keep all this great music alive together, okay? While you're at it, set up your notifications so whenever I drop a new episode, you'll be among the first to know, okay? So, welcome to a reaction channel where I don't stop the music. The music does not stop from the beginning of the song to the end of the song. You know, I mean, lately I was watching a couple of other reaction channels, and that's just one thing, and I get that's kind of the format to a lot of reaction channels. I've mentioned this before a few times, but, you know, it really gets annoying when you start a song, and right when you know, especially if you know the song and the other person, you know, may not, and you watch them, and then, you know the song, they get it going, and right at the good part, where you know there's a good part, then all of a sudden they stop the song, and then they give you a little commentary about what they think about it, or what, you know, most time it's wrong anyway, maybe they even misinterpreted the lyrics or whatever, and you're sitting there going, man, you just missed the best part of the song. So, you know, and it's just like bands. They don't get up and play like 1 minute of a song and then stop and they go, let me just tell you what I just said. And then, you know, get into another minute of it and stop it again. And I get there's a difference, right, between playing in a band on stage and doing a reaction channel. But with the way I do reaction channels, I just want to start the song, you know, and then at the end, get it going all the way to the very end. And then at the end, you know, I'll give you my commentary, my thoughts about it and all that stuff at the end. But during that song, especially for those of you who know this music that, you know, I might not know some of these songs, and I know that you want to make sure that you see the reaction that I have, maybe on the good part that you know that I don't know is coming up. And, you know, if I stop it right there, boom, then that moment's wasted. So we don't do that here. I don't do that here. Going to keep it going from start to finish. Okay, so now, for those of you Nightwish Army, and for those of you who are maybe not Nightwish Army, but you're Nightwish fans, or, you know, whatever, you know, I just want to let you guys know that in case you didn't already realize it, I did create a separate playlist for all the Nightwish episodes that I've done so far. So if you go to playlist, go to the option playlist, hit that button, you'll see all, you know, I have a couple playlists out there, and one of them is just simply called Nightwish. It's all the episodes I've done, all the reactions I've done to all the Nightwish songs so far. I think there's maybe at this point 7 or 8, somewhere in there. I don't know. I haven't really kept count. But anyway, so they're in there. So that way, if you know, have any other Nightwish music that you want to recommend to me, then you can already go in there and say, okay, well, he's already done that one, so let me go to a different one. Trust me, there's a lot of recommendations out there, a lot of different concerts from, you know, Buenos Aires. You know, you guys have Wembley Stadium, you guys have mentioned a lot, and trust me, I'm going to get to those in due time. Trust me, they're coming. And then there's other bands, of course, that you guys have recommended, Ariana and Sabaton, and I think I pronounced that correct, Sabaton. So I'm going to be getting to some of that as well in the not-too-distant future. But I wanted to kind of go ahead and just continue today with what we've already been going with for a little while, which is the 2013 Wacken Open Air Concert with Nightwish, and a song that last episode I mentioned that some of the recommendations around that time were for a couple of other songs that I hadn't gotten to yet. One was Romanticide, and that's still coming up. And then there was this one right here, Song of Myself, that I'm going to be checking out today. That episode I did last of the Wilds, and that featured Troy. Great episode. Loved it. Loved all the other episodes of Nightwish. So honestly, you guys, Nightwish Army, and again, still frustrated with you if you're Nightwish Army out there for holding out on Last of the Wilds for so long. You guys are recommending all these other songs, and they've all been like, you know, killer and fire and all that. I get it, but that song was just fire. It was a banger right there. So you guys are holding out on me. Let's not do that again, right? Just kidding. You guys are fantastic. So anyways, going to go ahead and get right into it. You already know what we've got. 2013 Wacken Open Air Festival featuring all the band. I mean, at that time you had Floor, you had Yuka on drums, you had Marco on bass, you had Empu on guitar, Troy on the pipes and the flutes and the whistles and whatever else. He's a master of all. And of course, Tuomas on keyboards. Can't forget about him. I think I got them all. Hopefully I got them all. You guys will hold me accountable for that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Here is Song of Myself from the 2013 Wacken Open Air Festival featuring Nightwish. I'll bet this is going to be another banger, isn't it? I can already tell. It's going to be another banger. Marco, there he is. Yuka. Tuomas. Floor, there you go. These guys are amazing.
Nightingale is still locked in the cage. The deep breath I took still poisons my lungs. An old oak sheltering me from the blue.
They know the lyrics. Check it out.
Sunbathing on its dead frozen leaves.
Coming out hard again. Love it when Marco sings with her. So good. I just want to look at each one of them, and I can't. They're all over the place. It's crazy. I don't think I could do that. I think I'd hurt my head. Maybe it works. was great. As usual, great. And there you have it, 2013 Nightwish Wacken Open Air Festival in Germany with Song of Myself. I think that for me, that was probably a little bit harder than some of the other songs have been. I'm assuming, maybe you guys can let me know, Nightwish Army, did Two Almost write that song as well? My guess is probably. Again, there was some parts in it that were pretty heavy. Like I said, heavier than anything that I've heard before that I can actually, remember, at least possibly. A lot of headbanging in there, and what do they call it, windmilling and everything. Perfectly fine. I don't think I could do that. I think that I would probably hurt my neck, my head, whatever. Fine for them. They do what they want to do. But the song overall was fantastic. And, I really like that operatic part at the end, and they kind of had me going because they would do that the opera part, and they'd stop, and then they'd shoot the fireworks, and they'd come back and do it again, and they'd stop, shoot the fireworks, do it again. And at one point where I started to talk thinking that was the end of it, and then they came back again. So, but fantastic. Very good. It seemed like there was something at the end. I didn't go back and take a look at it. But just as the video seemed to cut out, there seemed to be like it looked like it said in loving memory of, I don't know, you guys, Nightwish Army, I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. There seemed like there was something like there was a in memoriam type of a message there. So I was wondering if maybe you could tell me who that was for, what that was about. I mean, I could go back and see if I could stop the frame. It seemed like it went out pretty quickly, and then I could go find the video, the complete concert. But I'm trying to avoid doing that because I want to make sure that there's any other songs that I'm going to be doing featuring off of this particular concert. I don't want to get into them too soon or accidentally hear some things that I don't want to hear just yet, right? So, anyways, but you guys have probably seen the concert a million times. Maybe you can let me know what that was all about. But overall, fantastic. Like I said, in that episode, when I made that comment about I want to just be able to. There's just so much I want to see. If I was there, I'd be wanting to watch Yuka. I'd be wanting to watch what Empu's doing. I want to watch Marco. I mean, and speaking of Marco, again, bringing it home with Floor on that. I mean, just those vocals, absolutely fantastic. You can, So again, I'd have to go back and see how many episodes I've done of Nightwish. I think I said at the outset, maybe 7, maybe 8, somewhere in there. I'd have to go back and count. Do the exact count. Not been disappointed in any of the songs that I've heard, and not even disappointed. I haven't heard any songs that if I was playing them back to back, that there would. I have not found one that I would just skip over and say, that one's okay, but I don't really want to hear that one. I'm going to go to the next one. I mean, if I had all those songs back to back, I would play them all back to back, and I wouldn't skip over any of them because they all are just great songs. And like I said in my last episode when I was talking about. I think it was the last one with Last of the Wilds where I said, I was talking about Two Almost writing the lyrics or that the songs in the Nightwish catalog. They're not just, candy songs. They're not just rhyming lines. You have a line that, you say it and the next line, the last word rhymes with the first line. And then you have a couple of, you have a little dance break maybe. And then you come back and you finish it up. Again, sometimes that works. Sometimes those kind of songs actually are very good, to be honest with you. But these songs are not that. These songs are deep. These songs have meaning. These songs have some serious lyrics, and I think it was when I was mentioning the part about Floor learning all those songs in that 48 hours in that set list video, talking about her doing that back, a long time ago. But again, just great, that band, that group of people, just Tuomas and all those guys, just great musicians, great lyricists, great melodies. Sometimes I'm not even paying as much attention to some songs and the lyrics as I am the melodies. If the melody gets me, I can always figure out, I'm not so crazy about the lyrics or whatever. Again, I haven't even found that here yet because I did catch, story time whenever Floor was talking about, the empty crib of Peter Pan, talking about Neverland. I mean, things that actually I'm a little bit more familiar with possibly, that I've grown up with. So again, overall fantastic. Thanks a lot for that recommendation. I think going forward I'm going to have to be doing Romanticide because I know that's another one from this concert. And then, and who knows, possibly I might even come back and redo some of these same Nightwish songs in the future, but from other concerts. Maybe with, more recent concerts, maybe with the new drummer, with the new bassist at that point, and just seeing maybe the same song, but from a different, perspective, so to speak. Anyways, great episode. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Listen, if you're not a subscriber, like I said at the outset, do me a favor, reach over, hit subscribe, trying to build up this channel, spread all this great music around, and keep it all, alive for this generation and also all future generations still to come. Hit like, hit share, and also check down below. There's a hashtag, Face the Music Reactions. If you click on that, it'll redirect you to another page. All my previous content's in there. I'm sure you'll find some other stuff in there, some other great artists, some other great songs, some other great music that you'll enjoy as well. I'll see you next time right here on Face the Music. Take care.